We are back, and today, answering all of your questions again. Asking you boys in the Discord, almost 4,500 people. Go join this up, smash the subscribe button, become a member, all that great stuff. You'll get exclusive perks, stuff making methods, great things all year long. You liked the video the first time. If we keep the support up, we'll keep doing it. Simple as that. Here we go, answering every question you guys had about the game, man. MLB 25, here we go. We got Walk-in Sin? Who? Sell or hold Nathan Eovaldi and Kyle Schwarber. Now, usually, every Friday is meant for buy, hold, sell. But while we're here, when in Rome, smell the flowers. Is that the saying? Nathan Eovaldi, he's a sell. As of right now, I think he was above 300. Now, I'm not sure what price he is when you're watching this, but he's coming off a big start. He's actually supercharged. Yeah, his price is $480 right now. Buy now, and he's supercharged. He was a W pitcher for me, and we had him as a buy around 200, and he doubled in price. I mean, we had him as a buy before 200 too, but that was such a long time ago. Most recent call was around 200. Nathan Eovaldi, big one right there, and Schwarber. Schwarber has hit a couple home runs in a couple games recently, so his price has been skyrocketing as well. Schwarber is the definition of a hitter flip. So if Schwarber keeps slugging it, man, you can just buy and keep farming Kyle Schwarber. Now we got ASR Gaming. What are the clear steps to pitcher flipping? All right, here we go. Very good question, and we have this actually by another user as well right here. Best way to flip the market with pitchers. So the best things to look at for pitcher flipping, and so this is specific to this year. It seems like the guys that less people are invested in are the ones that go highest in price after a good performance. That should be pretty self-explanatory. There's less people rushing to sell them after a good start. So right off the bat, when you're investing in higher quality guys, higher quality names, guys like Yoshinobu Yamamoto, everyone thinks he's going to be good. Guys like Freddie Peralta, everyone thinks he's going to be good. Dylan Cease, those guys can have good starts and their price won't jump up as high as other people. Whereas if you're investing in a bum like that dude from the Nationals, Mackenzie Gore, like nobody has that guy. So when his price, when he does something amazing, when he strikes out the entire Phillies roster 27 times, his price went up to 600 and it stayed there for a while because not many people were selling it. So there's two different ways you can go about it. The way I like doing it is I like investing in the quality guys anyway, and basically just if their price goes up a bunch, like then you kind of just, it's icing on top. But I'm kind of expecting them to be long-term holds. So if you want to actually pitcher flip, go for kind of surprise type guys, and that's where you'll actually make a lot of stubs, but it'll be less frequent. The guys that I go for is like Freddie Peralta. The best example of what I'm talking about is Hunter Green. Hunter Green, a lot of people were invested in him, but he did so good, so consistently, that his price still went up and he got supercharged. So Hunter Green's a pretty good example of what to do with pitcher flipping. What to do with Framber Valdez? Framber Valdez is going to be a sell. I believe he has 6 walks already. 6 walks in not too many innings. So, he's got a bit of a head start in his Ks per 9, but he's definitely lagging behind in walks. Go ahead and quick sell all Framber. When should we start doing long-term investments? Investments for the roster update. I'm glad you clarified that it's for the roster update because there's a couple different type of long-term investments. We're actually going to have a video here soon, and you guys can comment down below to motivate me because, I don't know, I've kind of been delaying it. There's definitely long-term investments in terms of Spencer Strider. He won't be back till the end of April. We got another long-term investment, Brandon Woodruff, when he's coming back, right? So there's a bunch of long-term guys, but investments for the roster update, I'm doing that pretty much all the time. Anybody that becomes a hold, anyone that plays well, and then, their price doesn't go up as high as you would expect it to, those are holds, and I consider that holding for the roster update. Live flipping, please. Yeah, you can, I'm not sure what that means. I don't know if you want the best filters or whatnot, but I know a lot of sweats flip the lower overall cards. That's just not my cup of tea. We got Duck Jr. If you're too lazy to do daily flipping, should you just hold players for the roster update? Yes, but the problem with that is you're still going to want to, every 3 or 4 days, check in on the status of your guys. Because, for instance, right now I have 40,000 stubs in Ezekiel Tovar, and he's batting 150 in real life. There is no point. There's no point of me just sitting there holding him until the update. I could wait and sell him the day of the update, but I'm going to go ahead and sell him, take those stubs, and then put them in another player. So just make sure you're managing it properly, but you should be fine. Hold or sell your Hunter Greens. I would go ahead and sell those if it's 600 post-tax. How to find the best margins for profit when flipping. Best margins, I mean, really it depends on the price. What you want to take into account, right? So you're obviously going to be taking into account the profit. Like, oh, if you're flipping something for 100K and you're making 2,000 profit, you might think that's good. But realistically, keep in mind how much you're risking. If you're finding something that you're flipping for, you're flipping something for 1,000 stubs and making 200 profit, the profit's not as much, but the margins are actually better. So that's kind of a good tip right there for flipping. Best way to do silver to gold exchange. Oh boy. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the silver to gold exchange sheet we have for Diamond members. I believe it's down here. And this spreadsheet actually tells you the cost of silver to gold exchange and the expected value of every single combination. So you can see right now, I mean, the best one to be doing right now would be the higher overall ones with 379 overalls and 178, 478s, 177. And you're going to be getting some pretty decent profit most of the time. If you're selling everything with sell orders, you'll be averaging 275 stub profit per pack. Usually when this number gets in the high 200s and low 300s, that's when this really starts getting profitable. So silver to gold could actually be a method that comes back quite soon. Now let's head back to the questions. Then we have a couple. Oh, we got a good bit more. Is Diamond Quest better than the Road to the Show glitch? Yes, Diamond Quest is probably the best thing to be doing to make stubs soon. I mean, we got Weekend Classic coming up, so ranked season is definitely going to be something you want to prioritize too as well. But Diamond Quest is probably the best method for low stack players. Best stub making method. The longest, like the most you'll ever make is going to be roster update investing. Just trust. But to build out that stub count, you're going to want to be doing Diamond Quest and also some ranked seasons. Would you say long-term flipping is more lucrative than short-term? Lucrative means like elusive, and like I don't really understand that question. But I think that long-term flipping is like 90% of my 95% of my investments are long-term because they didn't become short-term. If that makes sense. Best way to build stubs if you have less than 150K, definitely hop into Diamond Quest. How we feel about Corbin Carroll? Corbin Carroll, A-tier talent. A-tier opportunity. C+ follow through. Wake up, Corbin. You have 150K stubs. Who should you invest in? We got the videos on that all channel long. Yoshi indeed. He's playing well. Jack, lighter, buy, hold, sell. No buy, hold, sell questions, but I wouldn't be able to do it anyway because he's not on my radar. Thoughts on Weekend League smurfing? Would not recommend. That's against TOS, but definitely just win in Weekend League. That's definitely a good thing. You have 400K stubs. Do you go for Shohei first and then collect the rest? You go for, okay, here we go. 400K. You turn that 400K into 1 mil by update 1. By update 2, you're at 3 mil. And then you can do collections and still have some to invest for the next time. So that's pretty good strategy right there. And I think that's all for the Q&A. If you guys like this, you can ask the questions right here. Don't even have to be a member to get these questions asked and answered. Smash that like and subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Thanks for watching.